So I'm drinking mulled wine today. It's officially become my holiday drink of choice after visiting Christmas markets in London last year. It's way better than my eggnog and bourbon that I was used to. It's just, sincerely, it's just cozy. It's warm, warms you inside and out. It is alcoholic, so none for the kiddies. But you know what? I'm gonna drop my recipe for it in the description below if you wanna make some for yourself. It's so good. Anyway, last episode, we finally got back to the actual story, and thank God we did for that, because I know I've been a little tough on this season lately, but that's just me reacting honestly as a first-time viewer, because I care. I care about story structure. I care about a good narrative. But with this narrative, they've been juggling two arcs that each could have been their own season, and it's created this strange, convoluted system that's been hard for me to track. Honestly, I'm confused as hell. But regardless, Abaddon is gone, finally, and that clears the board. Now it's just Metatron and the Mark of Cain, and the Mark feels like the real wild card. If they're trying to build Dean into the season's final threat, it's interesting. It is interesting. But I wish they'd planted those seeds just a little bit earlier, because we started off with Sam. You know, it's different. Crowley seems basically wrapped for the season. The Angel storyline is clearly the backbone anyway, and if this show has any sense of narrative symmetry, Heaven should be reopened by the finale. That's what I'm assuming. Metatron is still playing Puppet Master, and even Gadriel might be getting used without realizing it. And at this point, everything feels like a twist on top of a twist, and I genuinely don't know where any of this lands. I also don't expect a happy ending, because it's supernatural. Someone's getting hurt, or betrayed, or trapped, or something. Before we jump in, if you want to keep the reactions coming faster than Metatron can write a bad story arc, hit the like button, subscribe, and check out our Patreon for early access and full-length episodes, as well as other features you're not getting wherever you're watching this, if it's on YouTube or Facebook or wherever. But we're down to the last two episodes, and I'm ready to see how they tie this all together. So let's get to it.
Guy, okay? He's a weird, dorky...
Because he's a weird guy.
But he happens to have an army of angels behind him, and even though I hate to say it, if we're going to take a shot at Metatron, it might be useful.
Do you think we need the first blade? Why don't we
Indeed.
just leave that here.
We talked about this, and we decided that...
No, in all fairness, we didn't decide. You did.
Okay, I decided.
Magic that powerful comes at a price, and right now we don't know what that price is.
I'm fine. I'm fantastic.
And I'm glad, honestly. I'm not
Dean,
saying we
I get
anything.
it.
I'm saying we just
You have an addiction.
We really need it. Crowley, Metatron, the big boss fights. You don't have to have it with you all the time, right?
Yeah.
Just leave it. Please.
Dude, Sam, you're being way too nice. I would hide that blade. I would hide that blade. I would hide that blade, Sam.
FBI?
Aguilera.
The partner said you'd be along.
Spears and Aguilera. Jesus. How could anyone fall for this nonsense? Spears and Aguilera. Really?
Spears and Aguilera.
I've noticed your aliases are usually the names of popular musicians. Wow. Here, take a look at this.
I thought that was odd. I've noticed your aliases are usually the popular musicians.
Burnt out
Spears
houses.
and
Okay, so what is this? Some sort of
Aguilera.
mass smiting?
I don't know what this was.
This is such a weird dynamic considering how gentle she was as a Reaper before. I don't love this because I liked her character the way she used to be. That's huge.
Where's your friend?
Cass has been nothing but noble this whole season. None of this adds
Talk
up.
about us. I mean, we've got history. Yeah?
Sure. I still remember our meet cute. You were dying.
Good times.
It's very Buddhist. It's very Buddhist mindset. It's constructed in a more dismal way, but she's describing nirvana.
Doesn't sound like the Cass I know.
Well, that blade clearly works on angels. Or reapers, I guess. Not angels. Reapers. Well, you were pretty loyal to him, and then you changed just with that one stolen grace thing. It was pretty easy. You guys were not going to stick around for very long anyway if you're that easily swayed. I always think it's funny when people are like, oh man, they don't understand. I'm like, no, those people, they were always going to go.
You're right. There is no other side. Well, welcome aboard. Well, the first of Castiel's flock has come around.
Dude, you wanted him to have these people. This makes no freaking sense.
Each unit was for.
Why? It was none of your business.
What are the writers doing here? I don't understand.
I recruited them, and you.
But then...
Cass didn't even want this army.
Competition gets greedy.
I don't know what the writers are doing
Too
here.
much. With the help of my combustible double agents. And then, after a rousing speech, his true weakness is revealed.
So from here on out, I'm calling the shots. Capiche?
No, I don't think so. No capiche. F you.
Heart. We are not a team. This is a dictatorship. Now, you don't have to like it, but that's how it's gonna be.
I've never hated Dean. Never truly, but I'm kind of hating him right now. I'm not hating him, I'm hating addiction him.
Those bombers. You don't really think that I...
Guess you just gave up an entire army for one guy. No, there's no way that you blew those people away.
Just weird. Why did Metatron even want him to form an army to begin with? I mean, I get that we were supposedly had that, but...
I thought about what you said. You're right.
Don't you stab him. Don't you stab him, Dean. 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 No! Oh my God. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, guys. I hate Dean right now. I hate him. I hate him. What I hate most is how subtle it is. Because it's like Dean, he's like acting like himself. But these choices are so uncharacteristically selfish and blatantly, clearly stupid on every freaking level. He has gone from being the only clear-headed individual, granted outside of a few exceptions, but like in general, the one who keeps all good choices in tow. And this season, ever since he got that blade, and I get it's addiction. Addiction is a powerful thing, which is why we can forgive. But while he's in it, F this guy. Seriously? I hate Dean. I'm sorry. Right now, I hate him. He sucks. He is so god-awful. Gadriel comes there, potentially able to help them, support them, be on their side, do the right thing. I knew he was going to do that. But remember, this is a dictatorship. Okay, Dean. Dictatorship, huh? Are you kidding me? I'm also annoyed with how easily the angels just turned on Castiel. I get it. He stole the grace from someone. I get it. Narrative, like you got to let characters not say the truth because otherwise the story can't happen. So I understand and respect how writing works. That being said, it's frustrating and so irritating sometimes. And I guess I'm saying that as someone who is a fan and loves to enjoy watching this content, but I'm just so, I want to punch Dean in the face. I want to, honestly, I want to stab him. Not in a I'm going to kill you kind of way, but hey, does that hurt? Does that hurt? God, he pisses me off right now. He has been actively, basically the villain. We still haven't confirmed who did that killing the other episode, like maybe last episode last week or the week before that, I still think it was Dean. I'm wondering, and I'm hopeful that this final episode coming up is going to finally reveal all of this. I'll be so irritated if they just leave it open-ended, because you have one episode to fill in all the blanks here. It feels like they don't know where they're going, and it just feels like they didn't have a clear direction. The season is so freaking convoluted and messy and unnecessary. I don't know who's the bad guy. And if someone says that that's good writing, I disagree wholeheartedly. I love this show, and there's definitely been some pretty incredible and remarkable episodes that really impressed me. And I love the season, specifically. So many well-written pieces of work in this season. But the overall arc of the season, not a fan. I'm really, really, really genuinely hopeful that this next episode will change my mind. I really want it to be good. It's not going to stop me from watching. Do I enjoy myself when I'm watching this? Yes, I love Supernatural, and I'm going to keep watching it to the end. But come on, enough of this nonsense. I like Dean going bad. Don't get me wrong. It's a fun arc. I like when good people become bad. We have never seen Dean go really, truly bad. So this is really, really fun. It is fun that they're delivering on. But as far as the narrative goes, it's just a mess. Like right off the bat, I thought, why is Metatron acting this way? Like, it's like they have different writers completely for every episode, which I know on some level that's true, but like something that's set up for a few episodes gets just completely derailed. Do you know how unsatisfying that is? You set up something for a full season and you just derail it in a very slop together last minute way. I'm just so disappointed, and I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of flack for my feelings on this. I just, guys, you want honesty here? Maybe you don't want honesty, but the honest truth is I'm honest. I'm always going to be honest on this channel, and I'm not loving the direction of the show right now. It just continues to make poor choices when it comes to delivering a compelling story and narrative and characters. These characters are so well established. And yes, Dean is acting like Dean. Sam is acting like Sam. Cass is acting like Cass. Everyone's acting like themselves, except their actions don't make sense. Like, it makes no sense, but it makes sense. The blade. Like, we've covered everything. We've dotted our I's. We've crossed our T's. It's just, it feels so alien, so completely foreign, the way that Dean is acting. And I know it's the blade, and we all know it's the blade. And so it's like, after he's like free of whatever this blade's spell has on him, of course I forgive him. Of course I love him. But while he's under its spell, I freaking hate Dean. I'm sorry. I don't ever get that aggressive, and I'm so sorry, but enough's enough. I look forward to the last episode. I really hope all the answers are finally explained. I hope they don't leave me left with many giant plot holes that are never answered, because that's just bad writing, guys. I mean, that's the problem with Marvel right now. I think I get frustrated because I know how to write, and I'm not the one making these things, and it's just like, guys, like, this isn't that hard if you went to school for it. Let's hope that the season finale completely changes my mind. I will say this episode did start off great, and it did get me interested at first, but let's turn stuff around. In the meantime, you can check out this weeks in advance over at our Patreon. By the time you're seeing this, yeah, you'll see a lot of stuff. It'll probably be supercuts by the time you're seeing this, but we have other content just around the corner if it's not already there, and a lot of behind the scenes and extra things that you won't ever get there or get here. And by here, I mean YouTube or Facebook. But you can check us out on Patreon. And if you're on Patreon, I hope you're enjoying everything we have to offer you here. All right, that is it. I'll see you soon. I'm going to watch the next one right away.